The New Covenant. Yirmeyahu, Jeremiah 31:31-37. God set the parameters of the present creation through his covenant with Noah. He established his people through whom he would restore the creation through the covenant with Abraham. At Sinai he began the covenant of blessings and curses with his people, Israel. In the Davidic covenant, he affirmed the kingdom of Israel with the son of David and the Levitical priesthood. While each of these covenants has remained valid and in force, none of them have been brought into full or complete manifestation. This fulfillment of the covenants requires a final and ultimate covenant that will complete and fulfill all others before it. This is called the New Covenant. The New Covenant was anticipated in the Mosaic covenant that was reconfirmed in Moab. Devarim, Deuteronomy 30. It is announced and explained in Yirmeyahu, Jeremiah 31:31-37, and called a New Covenant. Not for the nations, but made between God and the house of Israel and the house of Judah, the New Covenant would be different from the Mosaic covenant, and that Israel and Yehudah would not break it. Elohim will place his Torah on their hearts, resulting in the full manifestation that he is their God, and they are his people. In its fulfillment, this covenant will not require proclamation or evangelization, because they will all know him, and they will be forgiven of their sins. Yirmeyahu, Jeremiah 31:31-34. This covenant is needed because the Mosaic one at Sinai was flawed because of the flesh. What the Torah cannot do because of man's evil inclination, God will do by sending his Son, the Messiah, to accomplish it. That is the heart of the good news, gospel, which is related to the New Covenant, but is not the New Covenant. So the New Covenant will complete and fulfill the other covenants, and bring full restoration and salvation to God's creation. This will be accomplished in the Messiah and through the people of Israel. The requirement that is directly related to Israel is found in Jeremiah 31:35-37. Here Elohim addresses the covenant with Noah by saying that when the fixed order of the sun and moon and the creation can be measured and explored fully, only then will Israel cease to be a people or be cast off. While the creation stands, Israel stands as the people of God, and the new covenant will bring all the promises to full operation. Yeshua himself addresses this when he declares that he has not come to annul the Torah or the prophets, but to bring them into full operation. Matthew 5:17-19. He also claims that none of it has or will pass away, let alone be replaced, until it is fulfilled. And this will remain true as long as the creation, heaven and earth, remains. It is therefore clear that the new covenant fulfills the other covenants, rather than replacing them. At the Last Supper, during Passover, Yeshua took the elements of the Seder and claimed that they were the establishment of the new covenant. He spoke of this cup, which is poured out for humankind, the cup of redemption, as the new covenant in his blood. His death and resurrection would bring about the establishment of the new covenant with Israel and Yehudah through the mystery of the good news. This promise of full restoration would also include Gentiles.